Welcome to my channel, Soulfully Gifted Power One. If you are new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I hope that you join and I hope that you stay. Please like, comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss out any of my uploads. Also, if this reading resonates with you, check out my other readings. They may resonate with you as well. Already staged over the cards and shuffled over the decks. If you're inquiring about personal readings on my Patreon, everything is listed down below in the description box. Without further ado, furthermore, we're gonna hop right into it, baby. So, what makes your energy top tier power? What makes your energy top tier? What makes your character top tier? You as a person, what makes you top tier? So we're gonna go on with some color oracles, and we're gonna pick up on some of your energy. What character do you embody? What makes you top tier? What do you, when it comes to your characteristics, what makes you top tier? Okay, we got balance. Oh, we got sadness in reverse. Okay, so make sure energy top tier is you're somebody where you're very well balanced. People can feel like you have it all figured out. You come off with somebody that has a good head on your shoulder. You can have a balance of masculine and feminine energy, which is perfect because you're able to make great decisions. People can feel like you're somebody where you get a lot of attention, but you're also very humble. You come up as somebody that can grow anything that you want to grow when it comes to manifestations or manifest anything that you want to manifest. People see this. You really know how to get yourself out of the rut. You really know how to get yourself back into a good mood. You know how to bring other people to a good mood. Other people that have like the blues or like they're sad, you really know how to balance them out. Another thing I'm picking up to make your energy top tier is you give really good advice as well. You really know how to turn people's world upside down. You know how to turn things around. Like if somebody's going through something, you really know how to turn the day around as well. You could be really good at not letting things hold you down or weigh you down. You could be somebody where you're very goofy, or when I say goofy, I mean like you're very funny. You know, you're somebody where you like to laugh. You could be somebody where you're corny, have like corny jokes sometimes. You know, you're just somebody where you know how to make people laugh. And yeah, so this is what I'm getting here. So this will make your energy top tier. You just know how to really lighten the mood when it comes to people. You seem like you have a good head on your shoulder. You give great advice. You really know how to turn people blues or a frown into a smile. People like your energy. People like your vibe when you come around. You really know how to brighten things up. Also, you could be somebody where you could be good at saving. People could view you as somebody who's really good at saving, or you're really good at investing or getting to the next step. You know how to get to the things that you want to get to, and this is what's making your you top tier. People are noticing this in you. But making you very top tier is how sweet you are. Some of you could be somebody where you're very sweet, but you also balance. This is energy where you give when your cup is full, and you don't allow people to take advantage of you. So it's like the perfect amount of giving to people. You're very giving, very generous. You look out for people. People could view you as somebody very charming, very sweet, very kind, very lovable. A lot of people love being around you. You come up as a lovable person. A lot of people could be interested in you as well, or crush on you. You can have a pretty smile and pretty face. You're very handsome. There's something about you being very handsome. When it comes to your appearance, people can even watch this from afar because we got this isolation card here. So you could be somebody where you are single, or you like to stay by yourself. You work by yourself. People can even wonder. If you are single, for the ones, people can wonder why you're single, or why you're not with anyone, especially with you coming off as very impressionable and charming. You come off to somebody where it's nothing wrong with you. You kind of look like you don't have any traumas or you're going through anything. Even if you are, it doesn't come off like that. Another thing making you top tier is you're focusing on your goals. You focus on yourself. You could be the kind of person where you watch stuff from the distance or whatever. You don't be in trauma and stuff like that. If you usually watch it from the sidelines, you're not actually in it. So this is another thing when it comes to your energy, what makes you great. So I'm so part one, I'm so sorry again, but anyways, I wouldn't even say that you don't come off as unattainable. Some of you come off as unattainable, but you don't come off as unapproachable. So that's the thing with you. So this is the top tier energy you have. You come off as very well balanced. You're in your feminine, masculine energy. You had this go-getter. You're ambitious, but you're also very sweet, very kind. You like to get to people when you can. You look out for people. You really know how to brighten people's day as well. You really know how to make people happy again. I'm also hearing people can have a sweet spot for you or hold a sweet place for you in their heart because of who you are, because of the things that you do. It's this energy where you can work really well when you're by yourself, and people can watch you from afar and they see you focusing on yourself, and they like that. People can find it very attractive how you're very diligent, focusing on details, how you're able to pay attention, how you're able to get to one plan to another plan, how you're able to accomplish one goal and moving on to another. There's a lot of people watching you. This is what people are seeing. So this is what's making you top tier. Also, you can be very competitive when it comes to yourself. You having another goal and wanting to go higher, or pushing yourself higher, pushing yourself past limits. you know, to push yourself. So people can feel like you push them to reach goals too. You're very uplifted. You come off as unattainable, but you don't come off as unapproachable. People can feel like they can approach you because of this sweet, caring nature that you have, or this very charming nature that you have, how sweet you are. It comes off as very well balanced. You come off like you have a really good head on your shoulder here, but again, you're unattainable. So something like you be unattainable, but not unapproachable. So now we're going to move on and get you some more messages, pile one. So yeah, so this is what, so let's get you some more messages. We're making my pile one energy top tier. We're making y'all top tier. What is it about you that makes you top tier? Makes you stand out? I don't know, y'all. This card feel okay. Ooh, okay. So some of y'all, what makes you top tier is you somebody where you really like deep conversation. You really like talking about things. You really like getting into the nitty gritty. You really like breaking things down. You're not a surface level person. You can be somebody where you very intellectual or analytical. It's a lot of deepness when it comes to you. When it comes to how your mind goes, a lot of things. So you can like to talk about things that get you puzzled. You can even like figuring things out. Something about your like figuring things out as well. You can have a keen eye for things when you pay attention and stuff. Certain things have to stand out to you. A lot of things don't impress you. So this make your energy top tier. Being able to have deep conversations, being able to meet people on a different ground or a deeper understanding, deeper level. Something about you being able to connect with people or being able to have some type of deep communication, some type of wisdom. People really like talking to you. They really get in depth, interested in what you're saying, or you know, when you have conversations. So it's something about you being a talker. Even if you're not a talker, when you do speak, people tend to listen to you because of the nature of the energy. There's something about you having some type of aesthetic vibe with you where you set the tone, you set the energy in the room when you start speaking. And this is making you top tier. You really know how to navigate in conversations. You really know how to pull people in, real people in. So this is what I'm getting here. And it can come off as like your charismatic nature. It comes off of where it comes from you and who you are. It could come from you just being, you know, charismatic, just normally, naturally. But there's something about you where that makes you top tier. When people get discussing what you're speaking to you, and you know, it's levels to this. When you start conversing about things, people get really informed. You're very informative. You really know how to paint a picture when people can't. You really give something. You give people things to visualize when there's not much context to the conversation. And people are like that. They really, it's almost like you could paint a picture like, oh, what are y'all talking about? Oh, we talking about this, boop, 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 dot, dot. And people are like, really get it. They're very hinged into it. So you have a way of really talking or conversating. And people like this about you. We got obsessed over you. So people could tend to obsess over you or become obsessed over you, even territorial over you. And this make your energy top tier. You have this energy where people don't want to share you, you know. You can make people feel like the world revolves around them as well when you get to know them or when you start talking to them. So I'm getting this energy when people speak to you, they get some type of I want to say attachment, where it's almost like some sort of attachment to you, where it's almost like when you take your attention away, it's almost like, hey, bring it back here, you know. I'm here as long as I get it back. Long as I get it back. As long as I get it back. I'm getting that TikTok, y'all. That's what's coming through. As long as I get it back. So it's almost like if people pull you away, they are like, as long as I get it back. As long as I get it back. That's how the energy is. You have that energy about you. That's what you bring. You have a lot that you bring to the table. Your foresight. How you're able to look past certain things. Illusions. Your introspectional things. It's levels to you. People can tell. And people really like this about you. You have a really dope personality, Power One. People really like this. We got slick. People can even view you as being very slick. Having a coy look, being very slick. It can what makes you top tier. You can even do certain things. You can even have like this slick nature around you where you know how to manipulate things to go your way, and that's what makes you top tier. I'm getting like a positive thing. I'm not getting anything negative. Where you're very slick. You know how to make things go into your way or to your favor. Without getting your hands dirty. Something about you not having to get your hands dirty, something like that. You really stand out to people. Something about your skin is very glowy. Y'all really take good care of your skin. People can tell you take good care of your skin because of the way that you look. People can tell by the nature of your presence, your body, the things that you consume. People can really tell that you take really good care of how you look when it comes to your outside appearance, and that's what makes you top tier. Another thing that makes you top tier is you're the kind of person where people can feel like you're always being picked, you're always being chosen. People want you on their team, people want you on their side, people want you around. You had a vibe where people want you around. When you're not there, people are saying, "Oh, where's Power One?" People tend to mention you when you're not even in rooms because of your nature, because of the aesthetic, the vibe that you bring to it. You know, it's almost like that finisher piece where everything can feel right, but something's missing, and you're is usually what's missing if you don't come to things or places and stuff like that. So this is where it is, and this is where that. Yeah, you're very soothing. Something about you is very soothing, very refreshing. People really like being around you. Another thing that makes you top tier, y'all do have pretty privilege, pretty handsome guy privileges here. Your looks definitely get you through doors. I can even talk about that slick nature where you know certain instances, you know you're getting off of certain things. You know certain things are infiltrated, and even if you don't feel like it, y'all do tend to be pretty slick when it comes to getting things to go your way because of how you look as well. Y'all know when y'all have upper hands in certain situations, and y'all know how to play on things. When the ball is in your court, and that's what makes y'all very top tier. You know how to really get the ball moving. When it's your turn, when it's time for you to make your move, you make it, and you make sure when you make it, it's going to get you to the next step. If people see this, and this will make a top tier. I love this energy power. Come through. I love this energy because it's like, who are y'all? Why are y'all so amazing? Why are y'all like this? Okay, let's get into this energy. Let's get some more messages. What makes my power 1 top tier? That makes my power 1 top tier. Okay, we got the 10 of Cups. Ooh, so it makes you top tier. You're somebody where you're a family person. Some of you can come off as very family oriented, or you're really big on the people that you love. You're really big on connections. People can feel like family when it comes towards you. People feel love. You have this really generous energy about you. Makes you very top tier is if you do have kids. People can see that how you're raising your kids, how much principle, how much you're instilling into them. So people can notice the way you're really good with kids as well, whether you have kids or not. That's something that makes you very top tier. But people feel like you feel like family. Something about your energy where you feel like family. People can even view you as wanting to have a family with you, or you will make a good parent or a good father. You have certain values or certain traditions that people notice that makes you top tier. It's something about that energy when it comes to you, and this is making you top tier. We got the Queen of Wands here. Yeah. For some of y'all, it makes you not for some of y'all, what makes you top tier. Power 1 is the fact that you're somebody where people can feel like if they was to get into a relationship with you, y'all would have beautiful children. I'm not just getting, people are just looking at it as on like a aesthetic thing, but it's more so like, okay, Power 1, they're a go-getter, they're very ambitious, they protect anything around them, especially if you're like a feminine, I'm getting like mama bear, they'll protect anybody around them, but at the same time they're very attractive. They still in shape, they know how to really look good, they know how to present themselves, they take care of themselves, and something about that when it comes to you, what manner, and if you're a man, it talks about, you know, making very top tier. You are the protector, you are the provider, you are strong, you are fit, you are very attractive as well. You also very fun. So I'm getting this energy where that's what make y'all top tier. Y'all could be considered the fun family members. Some of y'all are considered the rich aunties, you know, the rich uncles. For a few of you, y'all really go with the kids as well. People can even view you as being attractive and you have a family. So that's what making y'all top tier. A lot of things for a lot of different messages for a lot of different of y'all, but there's a lot of messages here. So just take what and leave what doesn't, and we're gonna go in and move on. But this was making y'all very attractive. Some of y'all, you could have already had kids, and you look like you people could think that you are your kids, like siblings or like uncles or older aunties or something like that. Then some of you guys don't even look like, you almost look younger, like some type of younger sibling for a few of you here. Something about your youth. But it's your image. So that's makes you very top tier, your image, how you present yourself to the world, how other people feel like you would make a good mom or a good father, how you come off as being family oriented, how you don't leave people out. You had that attention as well where you're very valuable. People see that you're very valuable, what you bring to the table. You're also very attractive. Some of y'all, if you had kids, you really kept in shape, or you kept yourself up, how you present yourself. You didn't let yourself go. For a few of you, that's what's coming through here, and that's what's really making y'all top tier. How you're able to balance things, very well balanced, very well fit, very wholesome. Something much is very wholesome. People are viewing this. This is how people are viewing you, being able to bring what you want, that inspiration. You're very creative as well. What makes you top tier is your creative ability. Also, you dress really nicely as well. Okay, yeah, for some of y'all, another thing that makes you very top tier is you know how to call judgment on situation that's keeping you stuck as well. Y'all could have broke a lot of generational curses as well. That's what makes you very top tier. A lot of triumph that you have on certain generational curses that you have broken, and this is making you top tier. Okay, Power 1. Let's look at my Power 1 top tier. We got the Lovers here. You also got the 9 of Cups in reverse. Ooh, another thing that makes you very top tier power one is you choose or you make the choice to get back up and be inspired about your dreams. So this will make you very top tier when it comes to the relationships that you have with people. It can even talk about the simple fact where you could feel like certain dreams or certain ideas that you want or whatever. Instead of you just thinking about it, instead of you thinking that it can never happen, you actually are not pessimistic. You're actually, you don't have this lack mindset. So this will make you very top tier to people. You have this energy about you where you can, I'm hearing this, it's two options. You can either think about it or you can do something about it, and you are going to choose to do something about it. That's what makes you very top tier. How you're able to hold on to that aspiration, still making decisions. You can even talk about you make a decision after one door closes and another one opens for you. This is what's making you top tier. What makes my power one top tier? Ooh, yeah, you don't keep yourself mentally trapped. You don't keep yourself stuck. You don't keep yourself not moving forward or keep yourself not being able to go to the next step. You know how you see when there's one obstacle in the way, you plan another one. If you fall off or whatever, you get back up. People feel like whatever you did once, power one, you can do it again. And that's the biggest thing about you when it comes to you being top tier. People know that if you did it once, you can do it again and even much better. So people know that there's going to be some type of triumph, some type of level up. You're never going to be sitting in the same place. You're never going to be being stuck. You're always going to be elevated. There's never going to be that moment where you hear power one never overcame something or overcome a situation. And this will make you top tier. We got the Eight of Pentacles. You're a hard worker. You work hard, you play hard, you work for the things that you have. Some of y'all, you build everything up from the bottom up. Everything that you have, a lot of things weren't handed to y'all. Some of y'all are self-employed, or you building your own business. Some of y'all, you building some type of reputation for yourself, or you have a reputation of being known as a hard worker, being skilled, having a lot of expertise on a lot of different things, knowing a lot of different knowledges on a lot of different attributes. This is who you are. This is how you present yourself to the world, and this will make you very top tier. And people are seeing this. You're powerful, you're attractive, you're beautiful, you're handsome. You have a lot of great qualities. You have a lot to offer that you bring to the table. You don't let anything keep you stuck. You always have a charm. People see you as a person that level up. People can feel like this is embedded in you. This is ingrained in you. And something about people seeing that you broke a lot of generational curses. And this is what's making you be this way. And this is how people are seeing you. And this is making you top tier. So this is good, power one. So yeah, this is what we're seeing here. So if you find this video resonates, you hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check out my Patreon, or if you want an in-depth reading for personals, everything's listed down below in the description box. Till next time, bye. Hello, welcome to my channel, Soulfully Gifted Power 2. If you find that this reading resonates with you, please hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss out any of my uploads. If you're new, welcome. I hope that you join and stay, babies. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, loves, or just say something across the shelf over the decks. Thank you so much for all y'all love and light and support. I really appreciate you all. Continue comment down below because I read all y'all comments. And yes, we're going to get into this reading. Already stays and shuffled over the decks. If you're interested in my Patreon or personal readings, everything is listed down below in the description box. So, Power 2. What makes your energy top tier? What makes you top tier? We're going to go on and see what is it about you that makes you top tier. We're going to go on with some oracles. We're going to get you some tarot. We're going to pick up on some of your energy. So let's start off with your energy. What makes my power 2 energy top tier? What makes you as a person, your character traits? Who you present yourself as to the world, who you are as a person. What makes that shit top tier? Let's get into it. What makes my power 2 top tier? What makes my power 2 top tier? Oh, we got fear. Okay. Ooh, we got protection. Okay, so what makes you top tier? Some of y'all, if you're a masculine, whether you're masculine or a woman, it doesn't matter. You come off as being very strong mentally and physically. If you're a woman, people can feel like you're very strong physically when it comes to, people feel like you can handle it. And I'm talking about not men, I'm talking about other like women, like as well. Y'all can come off as intimidating as well. So yeah, let's get into this energy. So what makes my power 2 top tier is you come up as intimidating. You come up as somebody where you're very protected. People feel like you see right through them. So that's what makes you top tier. People are intimidated by you because, one, you have piercing eyes. The way that you stare at people, when you stare at people, when they say the eyes is the window to the soul. You can I'm getting so many messages for y'all. So let's get into it. What makes you top tier is you can really make eye contact when you speak to people, and some people can find that to be very attractive. Some people can actually really like when you make eye contact with them, because some of y'all have piercing eyes. Something about your eyes when you look at people, you stare at them, very attractive. People can like to look away when you look at them, because looking at them for too long, it's almost like it's almost like like something like that. This is the energy I'm picking up. So you have really strong energy. What makes you top tiers, when you walk into a room, you have a way of really demanding attention. You really have the way of getting people to see you or notice you, and it's unspoken. You don't have to do anything for people to get to notice you. It's your energy, it's how you embody things. You come off as very fearless. You come off as, you know, ready to take on things, have strong triumph. You're not it's almost like any challenges or in your way, you're gonna go on to it headstrong. So this is making my power 2 energy top tier. You could come as being intimidating to people because of how protected you are. You could say stuff that people are thinking. For some of y'all, something about your intuition is being very high, so it doesn't make you very top tier. You could say stuff that people are thinking. You can even speak up about stuff that other people don't want to speak up about, that they may be fear, but you're not. Something about you being very fearless, very ambitious, stepping up to the plate. Maybe talk about you being very goal-oriented as well, seeing through, seeing your way through. If there's an obstacle in the way, you are the one who's about to map out a plan. That's what makes my power 2 top tier. That's what got y'all coming in here, you know, taking on things headstrong. And people like the way that you think. Sometimes people rely on you to have the answers to situations because you are the one, you are that girl, you are that guy. People expect you to have the answer. They expect you to pull things out of your ass because of the things that you know, your wisdom. So this is what making my power 2 top tier. And something about you when you walk into a room, it's something about people not really wanting to fuck with you. When I say fuck with you, I'm not getting like almost like they would rather be fuck with you than to be your enemy. They don't want to be your enemy. Something about you where you just want to be on your backside. I'm getting this energy power too where what makes you top tier is you the kind of person where people really going against you or being on your negative side is really on some hate and shit. That's really what it is, because you come off of that energy where you had an energy about you, power 2, where you really know how to make people laugh, you really know how to make people smile. You could be somebody where you're very easygoing, but you also know how to be serious when the time comes. So there's something about you where you have like this duality to you, this balance to you, being able to go on, face and challenge any type of adversity that comes to you, you're able to challenge it. But there's something about, if anybody like is against you or dislikes you for weird reasons, it's usually 9 times out of 10 because they kind of want to go against the grain of the flow that they see you going in and how other people are in sync. You have a really way of having people in sync with you, where people are agreeing with you, talking to you. And when people are agreeing with you, it's because there's like-minded people. It's not like people are yes men. It's like-minded people. So you tend to find the like-minded people around amongst of others that kind of, you know, when you find like-minded people, sometimes whatever you guys are you know, connected to when it comes to mentally or whatever level that is for you guys, it kind of dissociates you off from everyone else in the room. So it's something about that. Y'all really know how to bring out the wits in people, or the awareness, the smartness, intellect, even like-minded people that's interested in the same topics or what you're saying. They take a keen liking to it or something because of what you're saying. They're like, okay, that's some smart ass shit. That's a smart ass suggestion. Hey, Part 2 got this, Part 2 is saying this, and then it kind of dissociates the room, and now everybody's like kind of split apart. And when they split apart, talking about the way you think, or you know, and this is how you come out. So this will make you top tier. When there's people in bullshit, you know how to pick out the like-minded people. You could be kind of person where you don't associate yourself with everybody. You don't let everybody in your circle. And that could come off as a little intimidating for the people, where they see you act one way with one person, but they don't have that same relationship with you, or they don't have that same understanding, that same deepness. So that's what makes y'all very top tier. You really know how to get things started. You really know how to shake things up. And I'm getting it in a positive way, not negative. Something very positive. So yeah, we got conscious. Oh my God, y'all, I'm trying to tell you something about your mind. Doesn't make you top tier. You're very smart, Paul. You're very smart. People, and you see, I just laughed. Y'all are very impressionable. Very, y'all are like funny by nature. It's natural. Like if you try to be funny or forceful, it's not funny. So if you ever try to be funny on purpose, Paul, don't. You're just really funny by nature. Like you just have that funny soul to you. It's something about you being, you come up as intimidating because you're very fun. People don't really know how to take you. They don't know how to necessarily go about you when it comes to you. They necessarily don't know, because it's almost like people got to take you as is. Your personality can sometimes be a lot to people because of you being very, I'm getting multiple energies. You're very funny by nature. You also somebody where you're very smart. It's like you have so many things that people, you know how like people, I'm getting this part. This is what I'm getting. I'm going to give y'all a plate. Say somebody eating bagels, and then they may have some chicken over here. They may have a cup of pineapple over here. And it's all, I'm not saying it's on the plate and it's touching anything. It's all on the plate. Like, even, you know, everything is in its own separate dish but on a platter. That's kind of how you guys are. Almost like everything is delicious but it don't go together. You know, while you're eating a bagel and then you got a piece of chicken over here and then you got some pineapple over here and probably a piece of fish over there, and everything is separate, it's not touching, but it doesn't go together. So you can eat one of them at a time, or you can eat it all together if you want to, but whatever the case is, all of that stuff doesn't go together. And that's kind of y'all, where it's almost like all of it is delicious but it just don't go together, and people don't really know how to take that, you know. So that's when it comes to y'all. You could be hitting, you hit people in a lot when it comes at them, and when people can't take you, it's because they just can't fit in your bubble. And when I say people can't take you, it's not a negative thing at all. You have that energy where the thing is you don't dim yourself for other people, and other people, when they're used to things being surface level, they're used to not having to think, or they're not used to having to step out their comfort zone or their box. That's when you start to pierce them, and that's when things start to triple over. But other than that, that's when your personality becomes big. And other than that, you are just very top tier. This is ingrained in you who you are as a person. What makes you top tier is whatever your ability to be able to create as well. But that's what I said about that menu. All of it don't go together, but it all tastes delicious, all tastes good, you know. And that's the thing about y'all. You are people, almost like, for instance, you could be you know how to work very hard at something, be ambitious, but at the same time you also know how to have fun and play. There may be somebody that may feel like they can't have fun and can't play. They only can get it done by just working towards it this way, you know. So when you have a little bit of everything, that's the thing, Paul, too. That's make your top tier. You have a little bit of everything. That's to make your Jinsei Kwa. You know, to make it the it factor. That's what put that finishing touch on it. You have a little bit of everything. I'm getting like the Magician card, where you have all the pentacles, you have all the wands, you know, you have all of it. You have everything. You have the swords, you have the cups. Everything is there at your hands, at your assets. Y'all really good at building anything out of nothing. People feel like you have the tools around. People feel like you build whatever you have for yourself, that you're building for yourself when it comes to life, principles, how you react, your mannerism, how you treat people, anything. People all feel like whatever that is as a person, you instill that into yourself by things that you learned over time, and that's what makes you very top tier, very creative. People don't know what you're gonna do next. People don't know what you're gonna pull out next. People don't know what you're about to do next. What's Power 2's big next break? Almost like your life is fascinating to people, because it's like, what is Power 2 about to do next? What are they embarking on next? Power 2's on this journey, that journey. You're never in the same place for a long amount of time. Y'all really have a way of switching things up, and people like that. Y'all, it's something about your versatility as well. That's make you very top tier. Makes you very top tier. You're very proactive. You don't wait for opportunities to come for you. You actually make them happen. If there's not a pathway, and that's the thing. I'm getting tradition. I'm getting like the Hierophant card in reverse. Y'all can come as really unconventional to people, because if there's not a pathway for you, you're gonna build one. You're not gonna wait and find one and see the road pop up. You're gonna build you a path, and that's what sets you apart from certain individuals that may not do the same. That's when, you know, that piercing comes through. But this will make you top tier. When there's not a pathway for you, you're creating a pathway. You're not sitting there waiting for one to be created for you. You're going to make your own. You're going to build something out of the things that you have. And when you do acquire more things on your shelf, that's when you keep building and stuff like that. This is how people see you. So this is making you very top tier. We're going to go and get you some more messages, but I love this energy, Power 2. Y'all definitely got to comment down below. Let me know who y'all are, because we got the 5 of Wands here as well. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else comes out. Okay, oh, we got the 8 of Swords being here. See, this is what I'm talking about, Power 2. This is what I'm talking about. This makes you top tier. You really know how to take on conflict. You really know how to get things. Power 2, what makes you top tier is you know how to take out your competitors. Anybody's in competition with you, you really know how to take out your competitors. You really know how to, when it comes to goals that you have personally for yourself, you know how to achieve that. When it comes to conflict being in the way or any obstacles, you know how to get out of that. This is the why you give great advice, and this is why people expect you. People literally expect you to have a way out. People expect you to be a plan. You could be people's backup plan. When I say backup plan, I'll talk about not anything crazy. I'll talk about when people like, okay, if this don't work out for me, I know Power 2 got it for us, because Power 2 always find a way. Power 2 always carry us through. Power 2 always see a way out. That's what I'm talking about. You can have I hear pressures on my shoulder, feel like boulders, making sure everybody's straight by Cardi B, I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm getting it for some of y'all. The song that's coming through is Cardi B, Get Up to 10. I get down 9 times, but I'm gonna get up to 10. People expect you to get up each time you get down because that's how you present yourself. That's who you are. People feel like you the one that's gonna say today. That's how y'all come off. That's how y'all this energy, and this make y'all very top tier. And don't get me. What makes you very top tier is, well, for some of y'all, you can have people that literally will compete or fight for your attention, compete to fight to even have some type of communication with you, or things like that as well. So this will make you very top tier. You have people that are seeing your work. You have people that are seeing what you're bringing to the table, and there's certain individuals that's like, look, I'm going to make sure I get that spot with power too. I'm going to make sure I get the communication with power too. I can't worry about the competition. It can even talk about y'all where you don't worry about the competition. Whether you're talking to someone, whether you're going into something that you really want to do, you're not worried about the competition. If there's anything that's missing in your mind, you're going to figure out how to surpass that. It's something about you not feeling competitive or you feeling threatened when there's other people around you that even have more than you or less than you. It's something about you really being instilled within yourself that you don't look at anything as a competition, or when you go into things, you don't look at you competing with people. You're competing with yourself. It's like a solo mission. So when you go into a situation, when it comes to people, you're dating someone, or you've seen someone new, you're not thinking about who this person is, who this person's talking to. Because at the end of the day, I'm hearing my shit is my shit. You know what you bring to the table, and y'all are very confident. I really like this part. I really like how confident you are. You're very confident. It's something about you know what you bring to the table. So you're not worried about what everybody else bringing. You don't give a fuck what Sally Sue doing over there. You don't give a fuck what anybody else doing over here. You building your own shit, and you building it so high you don't have time to look down and see what everybody else doing. And this is what makes you top tier. This is the energy. Also, y'all got nice swag as well. The way you present yourself, very attractive. You could come up as emotionally mature as well. You could come up somebody where you make risk as well. You come up as not being foolish. People feel like you're not foolish as well. It can be this energy where people can feel a fool over you. I'm hearing CeeLo Green, a fool over you. I'm here so real, so deep, something. I don't know the lyrics. That beautiful love. I'm hearing all the lyrics. What you do about it, but much. I think it's Monica. I'm a fool, such a fool for you. Dun, dun. Yeah, CeeLo Green coming through here. Some of y'all, CeeLo Green, fool for you. So that's make it very top tier. People could do foolish stuff to get y'all attention or to try to communicate with y'all. That's here, but y'all had this energy about y'all. Y'all had that big P, big D energy. Y'all really come in. Y'all really present yourself. People like what you see, what they see. Very impressionable. You definitely stick to people, leave an imprint. People can even some of y'all you will make a really good business partner, or you will be somebody really good at business, or really good at overcoming obstacles. Something when it comes to do that field because of who you are. That's make you very top tier. People really enjoy being around you, so people feel safe when they're in your energy. And it's not even talk about if you protect the people. It could talk about if there's something that happened, people can rely on you to say, hey, Pao, do you have a solution for this? You know, that's what makes y'all top tier. Y'all come as the top dog. You come up like if there's a pack, you come up like the one that's running shit, and everybody else listen. Even like, you know how like a team, everybody play a role. You may be the one that I'm getting like Scooby Doo. You know, you may be the one that come up with the plan. I'm getting like the Velma. You may come up with the plan. You may come up with that. You come up with shit. You may figure out the end goal. You may figure out what was not being seen. You know, even if there's people that's doing it with you. You know, So yeah, so also another thing makes you top tier is your prosperity. Makes you top tier is somebody where you always got good shit going on, always got good news. You can somebody where you building a lot for yourself as well. That's making you very top tier. You're building a lot for yourself. Some of you guys, you could have had a lot of conflict in the past. You could have had a lot of things that you could have really went through a lot of your past. You could have had a lot of obstacles in a way, even poverty for some of y'all, where you could have really struggled when it came to certain things. Some of y'all can even talk about you struggling to express yourself, or express how you feel, or speak up, or express your mind, or showcase your world to the world. You could have struggled for some of that, for a few of y'all, with something like that. But now you are getting a lot of opportunities off of what you used to struggle on. It's something about you overcoming your struggles, overcoming your fears, and whatever you did to overcome that power too. I'm thinking about hash browns. Some of y'all can be eating hash browns or have some type of hash browns. I literally just came through out of fucking nowhere. What? And y'all can eat your hash browns extra crispy or something like that. What the hell coming through with Pile 2? What y'all got going on? But anyways, with the Pentacles here, the Ace of Pentacles, even talk about what you once struggled with, what you once went through, or any conflict, you overcame that, and now you're reaping rewards from it. You're seeing opportunities, any lessons that you've been through. You're seeing the outcome, the prospects of it, and that's what making you top tier. Anything that you've been through, or whatever, any struggles, whatever, y'all can even be making money or resources off of your struggles or your story. For a few of you can even just be making whatever you went through, you learned from it, and whatever you learned has really set you up to have more opportunities financially, making good decisions, investments, things like that is coming towards you in the 3D realm. And people are saying, it's like, damn, well, I don't know what Pile 2 been through, but they doing a lot of good shit. They got a lot of things they focusing on. They got a lot of goals that they're accomplishing, a lot of goals that they investing in. And people are seeing you go after this. People are seeing these opportunities come towards you. So this is what I'm seeing here, Power 2. So this is your reading as well. Peace, love, and life. If you want a depth reading, check out my Patreon. Also, my personal reading down below. Until next time, peace, love, and life. Beautiful, bigger, and bolder, babe. Bye.